Well, it certainly seems like technology is making us fear a whole new level of terrorizing, especially, I don't know if you heard about that Yelp app that you can rate people.
What, oh, you can rate people?
Yes, they were developing an app where you can basically say, oh yeah, this person's a 1. And you can't get rid of it once you're there. Which brings me to this movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea with Knock Knock, in all of my films, I've always tried to incorporate technology. I think Cabin Fever is the only one I was like, whoa, there's no cell reception, which is like really bad college 22-year-old writing. But in Hostel, it was the first movie that used text messaging and sending photos by phone as a plot point. Mm-hmm. And I remember people were like, wow, that's so futuristic. And now you think about that, and it's, of course you do that. Even in Hemlock Grove, it was the first show that used iPhones, and it had the sounds from iPhones, and it really gave it a level of authenticity. When we were writing Knock Knock, my co-writers Nicolas Lopez, Guillermo Amoedo, and I, we really thought about ways that you could ruin someone's life using technology. And also, there's a big difference in the way someone in their 40s thinks versus someone in their 20s. You know, someone in their 40s, maybe they use Facebook, maybe they use social media, but you know, if you're 14, 15, 16, or in your early 20s and you've grown up with that, you know all these different tricks. Your whole mentality of how to use social media and how to use a phone, it's completely different. Mm-hmm. And what's terrifying to me, to someone in their 40s, is that there is nothing private anymore. You know, there's a whole generation that's grown up with no concept of privacy. They're broadcasting everything they're doing, they're periscoping. But we grew up in this era where kind of all of your behavior, for me, before age 25, 26, it's not recorded, thank God. So I wanted to show what can happen. What terrifies me is the idea that, in the time of Fatal Attraction, you could do something like this. Maybe your wife found out, maybe your people at work, but now, if you misbehave, you cheat on your wife, you do something wrong, it can literally be broadcast to the whole planet, and there's no getting rid of it.
You also perfectly cast this film. I mean, you have these three actors work, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, I was very lucky with the cast. Keanu Reeves has been one of my favorite actors. I mean, it's no accident the guy's been famous since the 80s, and I don't think he really gets enough credit for what a superb actor he is. And I wanted to show an actor's piece, to show where he's funny and warm and trying to be nice too. He almost becomes this feral animal by the end of the film. Obviously, Lorenza, Izzo, I love, and I've worked with her since Aftershock, side by side as an actor. And her performance is so different in Knock Knock from Green Inferno, where she's the innocent and the naive. Here, she seems innocent, but she's really the perpetrator, and there's so many layers to her performance. And Ana de Armas, this newcomer, is a fantastic actor who'd been working in Spain. She's a Cuban actress, and I just love the chemistry of the three of them. That's really what makes the movie work.